We are on episode 2 of Batman the Telltale series. If you haven't seen episode 1, I recommend go watching it first. We're just going to jump right into episode 2.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Still don't think Matt Falcone did the chemical thing. I think it's Oz.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
So he
Forget
did
the
know.
papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, I mean,
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna
I
throw
won't
Alfred
let you
away. I know
down
Alfred's
again.
not a bad guy. This is an interesting take on the story,
I've been
though.
back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
I mean, this is clear
If my
now.
father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Well, the truth's
I
out
can
now.
recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
I'm gonna look over the old crime scene that's not here anymore. Search the alleyway to remember the past. Okay, I was about to say, I really hope it's not like gonna flash every single time.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
That's true.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Money makes the world go round. Not dogging on, you know, whether they're good or bad. Just being honest. You have the money, you can make anything happen.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
This is the one thing I don't like. Like, I wish you could, like... Well, I guess Telltale didn't really have that either, so I can't complain too much. I'm saying Telltale. I meant The Walking Dead. It didn't really have it either. Like, more dialogue options for characters.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Yep.
I'd only
Get the
want to ask him
information.
one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Yes.
told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
They told me you had it coming.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Jesus. Give him the necklace, right? Yeah.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Jesus Christ. I love that. Telltale can take a story that's already been like given out and change it in a way so it fits the game, but not so much that it makes like too big of a distance and it's like, wow, that's such a far stretch. This is very well possible. This is very much possible. Like the people who wrote
like
Batman, who
I
started
won't have to tell
Batman,
you how many
whatever,
rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always here for you, but this could
they
land
could
us
come out
both
and say,
in hot
yep, that's
water.
right. And it makes sense.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
I don't think he needs to know.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us.
It
I
won't.
don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yep. Go ahead and
All
plant
right,
that seed.
Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
My name is Bruce Wayne. You killed my father, prepare to die. Anybody know what that's from? Huh? That's a syringe.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's right.
assassinate me too.
Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
I'm not gonna be too direct.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by
Is it gonna
now.
give me the option to do something with
Hey,
that
I
needle?
tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame you ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different.
Not like
Your
him either.
father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it.
Is this what it's gonna
Morphine's
be?
on the side there.
Really?
Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Excuse me? Hurt him easy. Well, I don't want to hurt him. These are my 2 fucking options. What if I just do nothing? I don't want to do either one of these. I hurt him as Bat, not as Bruce. This is dumb. Is this really my only 2 options? You hurt him as Bruce. This is both bad. Whatever.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
No, not doing that either.
You'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
Let me do it for
Just
you,
you
bitch.
like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Yeah, okay, that's
I
hilarious.
think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards.
I don't like any of
me.
these. I don't like any of them.
She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
What the hell is that on your face? She's got a chemical on her. Oh, it's the same chemical.
Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Well, he's not the main villain of this game. She has the chemical in her, though. I seen that on her mouth. She wasn't in the right state of mind.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do do something like this?
It wasn't her.
We had Gotham's biggest
Something was
crime
wrong
lord
with
in our
her. She was
grasp.
paid to silence him. I told you I hate it. Nope. Something
This
was wrong with
close.
her.
We were this
We saw it.
close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Yeah, let's...
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
No.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
She's on that psycho nerve agent.
Tell me if she says anything.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get
I
it.
have to know why she did this.
I'm not being... If it gives me, like, mean or nice, I'm being nice. It's not her fault. We saw it.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
You saw it. You literally saw it. Chemical burns all over her mouth. What am I looking for? Yep. Right there. Boom. Puncture wound in her neck.
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin.
Puncture wound in her neck. Is there anything on her hands, though? Nope. Okay.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
That's it.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
It's not her fault.
I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Is there an earpiece in her ear, too?
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles
I believe her.
away.
Did you see anyone?
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oz.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back.
Can I at least
How is she?
tell him?
Did she tell you anything?
Can I at least say?
Don't worry about that now.
Yeah.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Good.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about
revolution.
That's not much to go on.
It is for me.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Yeah, no comment. Nah.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
So why the fuck are you asking me questions?
Let me help you.
You can't afford to be
I can keep your name out
associated.
of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Oh my god,
Just
come on.
give me something to run with.
Give me the option to tell her it was...
Sergeant. Renee
No,
Montoya.
no, give me an option.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Why didn't you give me the option to tell her she was drugged? Oh, that's gonna eat at me this entire episode. I hate it when Telltale does that. Hey, you can tell her the truth or you can lie. Okay, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Yeah, but we're not gonna let you tell her the whole truth. Just the part that makes the person look bad. God damn it.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
It's gonna be the same.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I
Yep.
found at the docks.
Similar but not the same.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he
hilarious.
meet his maker?
It's actually hilarious.
Thrown in his sick bed, surrounded by
Yeah, I
police
do
who were
agree with
ordered
that.
to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Is this all I can look at?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
And then for Montoya's sample, it was more of a controlled...
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you... Oh.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Select a drone to search for his phone signal. Let's look over here first. Damn.
Find
Is it literally over here? It was not blinking as fast as the other one. Oh, that makes sense. It was up there.
Bring me her head.
Her head. Keep saying her. It's talking about Catwoman?
There go, you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Hell yeah. Tis Batman time.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Fucking mutated guy or something? Stay quiet, buddy.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is he? I don't know! Please, name's Frank. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Think this big guy
Is
fucking
this
scares
about
me?
Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
No.
Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it?
True.
As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
Yep.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Am I supposed to be scared of this big fuck? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to be scared of this big fuck.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Damn. Big motherfucker gone already? What the hell? That big motherfucker did not move like that.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Bro's gotta be, like, careful. He disables that too much. You need to not use first names either.